The last update for Enter the Gungeon has come out, and many of us are sad that there will be no more new content, but lucky you, your local chubby boy is willing to help you on your way to bullet heaven! But you can't start from nowhere. You gotta enter the Gungeon like the name of the fucking game. So be prepared to be covered in gunpowder, sci-fi, and video game references. Grab your nearest phallic-shaped object that will magically turn into a gun by the magic of the Gungeon, because I'm about to learn your ass. Welcome to A God of the Gungeon, Episode 1, Floor 1, Keep of the Lead Lord. We need to begin somewhere, so why not the first chamber of the Gungeon? If you're new, I would say start with the pilot for 3 reasons. First reason is because he has a higher carrying capacity after years of smuggling things in unthinkable places. And I'm talking about his secret compartment, not his ass, you filthy degenerate. 2, he has lockpicks that have a 50% chance of opening any locks if you don't have keys, which can be helpful if you don't have any keys or are trying to save up your keys for another reason, but also may stop you from being able to open a chest with the 50% failure rate that they have. So roll the dice and put all your bullets on black. He also has the perk Charming Personality, which allows him to get lower prices at shop, because just by winking at someone, their panties will immediately be wet and drop, and you'll be able to bask in the glory of cheaper items. That shopkeep want a piece. Now go here to do the tutorial before you enter the actual Gungeon, because if you don't know how to play the game, you'll most likely fail faster than me trying to run a mile. When you enter the Gungeon, you're going to run into your first enemies, bullets, and your currency, bullets. Basically, if you can't figure out everything in this game is based off a gun or a bullet, you're either blind or as dense as that block of cheese I had for lunch that's making me have indigestion. The first chamber is called Keep of the Lead Lord, and if I had the same title, mine would be Keep of the Lard Lord. Now, in the first chamber, you'll run into certain enemies that will become staples of this floor, and some that will show up on every floor. The normal, veteran, and bandana bulletkin, the red and blue veteran shotgunkin, the hollow point King Bolat, Pinhead, Nitra, all the Blobbins, Q-Bloblin, Chance Bloblin, Mimics, Confirmed, Chance, and Keykin all show up on all floors and are commonplace in the first chamber of the Gungeon. The Rubberkin, normal blue and green Booklet, Gigi, Apprentice Gungeoneer, Gunslinger, Gun Nut, and Chain Gunner also show up on this floor, but not on some others. They bring in the shooty bang bangs, and if you saw one in real life, you think you were having a stroke. In the Gungeon, the floors of the rooms spawn randomly, making a new experience each time, and it means you'll never know which enemy will surface when you open the door. It could be a singular bulletkin or 2 gun nuts going for your nuts, or your bullets.
Your reward will be great. Behold! Whoopsie.
But it also means chests are randomly generated as well. Chests are your main source of getting weapons and other abilities. You either need a key or lockpicks to see what's inside, or just be blunt and shoot it open if you don't want anything useful. But I wouldn't suggest it because it mostly gets junk or soon you will meet the shopkeeper. He will sell you perks, ammo, still beating hearts, armor, and guns. Then you will also run into the boss room, and in the first chamber you'll get one of 3 different bosses. You either get the Trigger Twins, which sounds like a feminist group or a bad dietary vlog, the Gatling Gull, or the Bullet King. The Trigger Twins I say are the most challenging because you get to fight 2 enemies at once that are both shooting at you, with them spawning Bulletkin with them. The best strat is to focus on both and deal equal damage to each boss, because one gets more aggressive and shoots more if one is skilled and the other is not. So kill them both at a similar time so they don't have to feel lonely. Next is the Gatling Gull, and he's the middle boss of the run. After rubbing his muscles on your face like a block of cheese on a cheese grater, you have to fight him. If the boss room has pillars, it's extremely easy and allows you to block most of his attacks until he
Tactical nuke incoming!
but just dodge his attacks and try to stay in a medium and long range. Now the Bullet King. He sits on a and then he flies around and tries to shoot bullets at you. He also throws this fire bottle, but those are really easy to avoid. Sometimes you can even shoot it out of the air. All you have to do is shoot and keep it at medium to long range to get rid of him. Now you know how to work the first floor of the Gungeon, the Keep of the Lead Lord. So enjoy the lead poisoning and get ready for the next 4 floors as they smash your head into the dirt with reckless kicking and telling you that you're stinky. And you're not bullet enough to be part of their clique, but you will show them. You'll show them all! The first floor is the easiest of the floors and a good start to get your journey going. Just don't forget to drink up your bullet-shaped water from your bullet-shaped bottle made from bullet-shaped metal. Have fun down there, and remember, if you die, you just weren't shooting hard enough. See you next time.
Darkness, wait!